Hello. So we're gonna do our first get ready with me in the house. I feel like it would only be right if I did my first get ready with me in the house with Saint, just because it is the OG to me. And I still use it, I still love it. So just thought we would do that. So we're gonna just get ready with Saint. What I did so far to my skin was I showered. I washed my face with what I normally do, and I applied my regular moisturizer, and I allowed time for that to sit prior to me putting on any makeup. And what I just put on now was the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Going with the classic blush bronzer brush into our main highlight here. And again, you want to tap your foundation into your skin instead of swirling your foundation into your skin. Swirling can cause for your makeup to look like it is just sitting on top of your skin instead of being actually pressed into your skin. So little taps, and I'm really not getting much makeup picked up on my brush while I'm tapping. Like, it looks like I'm tapping a lot, but really we are not picking up much makeup on the brush. And it all depends on your brush as well, what you choose. This is going to be a very light coverage brush compared to like the buff brush, or really honestly any other brush that Saint offers. This one has the most flexibility, so it's going to be the most light coverage brush. I'm going to try to pivot us because now that the sun moved, my lighting has changed. So I'm going to keep that light on too. We'll roll with this. I still haven't figured out good lighting because before the sun was just blaring in here and it looked so like, I don't know, weird. But so that's why we're facing this direction instead of facing that light. But I feel like we may have to pivot, but we'll see. So now we're just going through and color correcting our under eyes. There, that helped. Color correcting our under eyes. Kind of, not really. Actually, that did not help at all. And I'm using Sunlit. I use Sunlit all the time to color correct my under eyes. That is my go-to. We're pivoting here. Sorry, not sorry. I should just plug in this ring light, but it's fine. We'll be fine. The shadowing is just not great in this camera with all the lighting. So my apologies. This is just some Sunlit to go on top of my eyelids as well, because I have nice dark eyelids. And a detail brush. You don't have to use a detail brush. You can use your finger too if you want, but we're gonna go into our contour. Oh, brother. That almost lost her there. And you're gonna find the top of your ear, and you're gonna make a little line just like this where your cheekbone is, and then we're gonna do the same thing on this side, right where your cheekbone is. Yeah, this lighting is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. But you're getting the gist. So, contour on the cheeks, contour on the forehead, make like a rainbow. Like so. And then underneath your chin here, we're gonna do kind of like the same thing. Right on that jawbone. Right on the jawbone. And then if you really want to snatch it up, you're going to go from underneath your ear and pull it down. Pull it down our nose, so the sides. blend out the contour, push your forehead contour back into your hair. Then if you see a line, like it looks like you still have a rainbow, take your brush the opposite direction and just go over that line. For your cheeks, you blend as much as you want. It's all personal preference, how hard of a contour line you want. But when you blend it, make sure you blend it up. You want to lift your face, you don't want to pull it down. I'm going to kind of blur that out. Nothing too special with the nose contour. And then with your jawbone, blur it out. And then you're going to pull it down. Get some color back. After your foundation and your contour, you can add some bronzer. So, I'm using the fluffiest end, and I'm just tapping into 2 bronzers. It's Xanadu and High Tide. Xanadu has a little bit of a shimmer in it, and High Tide is just a regular bronzer. But you're gonna put that on your cheeks, high points of your forehead. I'm so irritated with this sun situation and this lighting because it was pretty alright, and now it is just not. And I look ghostly or something. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't look good. So that's fun. Then you're going to go into your neck. And if you're wearing something more, I don't want to say revealing, but lower cut, you're going to want to bring that warmth down into your chest as well. Just so then it all flows. We're gonna keep shifting here until I figure out a light situation, but whatever. The snow is making me look blue, in my opinion, but it's fine. At least in the camera, it's making me look blue, and I do not enjoy that. We are gonna just touch up a little bit of the contour here. I feel like I over blended like I always do. It's my go-to move. So let's just touch that up a little bit. To a blush. As we all know, I have multiple blushes. Multiple. Wintertime is usually this palette of blush. The BlackBerry by Saint. It's a lip flush. Honestly, I kind of feel bad sharing this because I'm not sure if it's still available. But it creates your own like color based on your pH levels. I love it. I haven't used it in such a long time. That's why I want to use it today. It's such a good color. And I don't know. It's so pretty. I think it's so good for the winter time. We're going to put a little bit up on our forehead too. Once I put sunlit underneath my eyes, now that I have my blush applied, this is a new thing that I've been doing. I blush in and I bring it like up to my temple. I'm going to show you something. I saw a video where you then take, they didn't do it in this order, they did it completely differently because they were using completely different makeup, but I'm going to take my brightening highlight. We're going to do a little bit on the inside of my eye. Brighten that up. And then you take a little bit and go and do the outside of your eye, but see how I'm going upwards with that? That helps lift. Okay, lift it. Then we can go through and we can add a little bit to brighten up the middle of the face if we would like. Never hurts. Do a little touch underneath the eyebrow. Then I'm going to just take the back end of my detail brush and just blend out that I put on my forehead, under my eyebrows and under my eyes, just to make sure it's all nicely blended. Next, we're going to do eyes and eyebrows.